Hey everyone, it's the Great Baxter here with more Luigi's Mansion! Haha, yes. I have managed to finally increase the quality just a little bit. I am now recording this on my Mac, thank the Lord. I managed to finally get Windows on my Mac. After fixing much of the graphical glitches, because there was a problem with the Mac right at the beginning. Everything kind of looked dark, like Luigi kind of looked really dark, and some of the other things looked really dark. So what I wound up having to do is I had to compile the emulator from its source code on my Mac. And I managed to finally get it running with a lot of the graphical glitches fixed. And I also fixed a lot of sound crackling by doing some wonderful stuff there. So yeah, I have improved the quality even more, and now I am playing this on my Mac. Yay. Now, the downside to that, though, was, I forgot to save the save files and transfer them over to my Mac partition, so goof there. So I had to restart from the beginning, but luckily we haven't gone too far. You know, repeat from Borderlands there, but yes. The only thing major that has changed has been my score. It's now, I have 197 coins, 165 bills, and, 3 gold bars and everything column, but everything else is fine. We still got 3 ghosts, Neville, Lydia, and Chauncey. Still got that all good to go. Now the next area that we're going to go into is after we lift the stone from that pot-shaped door. It's area 2. Yes, and there is a rich ghost right when you enter. Also, you notice the chandelier doesn't drop anymore. There is a rich ghost right when you enter here. It is a gold mice. Now this gold mice is really weird. It can sometimes pop up right when you enter the room, or you have to sit there and you have to open and close the door, open and close the door, open and close the door, and eventually it'll be there. So, let's go ahead and let's lift the thorns here. Awesome! So yes, he may appear right when we enter the door, or I'm going to pause the recording real quick, and then I'm going to enter in and out, and then hopefully come back in right when I get the mouse to the rich ghost to appear. So let's see if he pops up right now. Let me show you guys what I'll be doing if I have to pause the recording. Let's get this. Get this. Ah, darn, he didn't appear. Ooh, hello guys. Come here. Get in my vacuum. Alright, so, yeah, see, if you come in here, and you come back in here, and you walk over here, sometimes he appears, and sometimes he doesn't. So, like, if I switch to my first person, never mind. It could be like a little mouse holder. Okay, guys, so I'm gonna pause the recording right here, and when I get the Rich Ghost mouse to appear, I will cut back in. So I'll see you in a bit. Alright guys, I'm back, and let me make sure I'm recording real quick. Yes, okay, I just wanted to make sure because I, changed the hotkeys and all that kind of stuff. Alright, so, he just appeared after much tries of going in and out of that frickin' door. He finally appeared, so I'm gonna hit continue, and I'm gonna see if I can run over and get him really quick, okay? And... Gotcha! There you go. Give me money. Come here, give me coins. Coins. Yay! Money. So yes, this rich ghost is one of those mice that appear randomly. They don't have cheese, and they get really annoying to try and catch because you have to come in and out of the door, in and out of the door, in and out of the door. And the other reason why I knew there was one here is I'm kind of following a guide with all the rich ghosts in them because I can't remember all the locations. But I think there are like 3 of these guys that are kind of a pain in the butt to capture, but yeah. So at least we got them after much tries and going in that left door. Dude, speak to me! I want to save. Make sure I save my games. That guy was a pain in the butt. I think it took like about 5 minutes of me sitting there going in and out of the door trying to get him to appear. Alright, let's see where we're headed next. Bring out our handy dandy map. And it looks like there are 2 rooms that are open. Let's head into the basement. I think there's a rich ghost in there. Steve, as I was playing this game, I got to think this brings a lot of memories back from my childhood when I used to play Luigi's Mansion. To me, the game, That was ridiculous. So anyway, the GameCube was probably one of my most favorite consoles that Nintendo ever released, and it still is. It had really good games, so I may be doing a lot of playthroughs for the Nintendo GameCube. But my next LP is on me to try and keep a balance between, you know, shooters and Nintendo. I want to have like a variety on my channel, but I just love the Nintendo GameCube. I thought it had some really good games. Even though a lot of people tend to disagree with me. Anyway, a lot of people tend to disagree with me that, oh, the GameCube sucked, blah blah blah, I didn't have too many good reviews and whatnot. There it goes. But you know, to me, the Nintendo GameCube was freaking amazing. It had Super Mario Sunshine, which is absolutely loved. I know I'm going to be doing a playthrough that. It had Luigi's Mansion as a launch title. Come on, how can you go wrong with Luigi's Mansion? That's all the bases. It had Mario Party games of the. I can't remember when the first Mario Party was. It was for Nintendo system. I don't think I'll be doing a Let's Play of that game, but I don't know. The Nintendo GameCube was just my most favorite console. And then you could play Game Boy Advance games on like a Game Boy player. I was just absolutely mind blown that you could play Game Boy Advance games. And I think you could play Game Boy games on Game Boy player, like on your console. Yeah, that was good cash. No poison mushroom! Yeah, I'll come back in here and get it, because I know this pops up this. But yes, I remember in a previous episode, okay, this one's locked. But yeah, remember in my later episodes I said that the mansion, there's a blackout that's going to happen, like the power is going to go out and all the doors are going to... Well, not all the doors, all the lights are going to go out? There we go. Well... But yeah, this is where we're going to have to head to and trip when we, you know, like the circuit breaker right here. We're going to have to turn this back on when the blackout goes out. But if we miss any rich ghosts, you can always go back to the rooms that you visited before, and the rich ghost will reappear because the power went out. Alright, so... No! Ah! Okay, I think Ghost... I think he's in the Ah! Come here, give me the money. Give me the money! Yeah! Yeah! Yay! Awesomeness. Yeah, sorry about the slowdowns. I'm recording for the first time on my Mac, so I didn't really know how much it can handle, so I'm gonna have to bump down the graphics a little bit. It'll still be in high definition, but I'm playing it on a little bit higher graphics than normal, so maybe a little slow. I've been trying to fiddle with the settings to see what's good for me when I'm recording. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so we will be back down here in this deep, dark, creepy basement eventually. Turn the power back on! But for now, we just can't really do it to us. Let's see. So I guess the only other open room we have to go in. Or that other one. Yeah. First, I'm gonna save again. Because I like saving. Because I want to get like the best scores. You know, when you're... Luigi won this haunted mansion, right? He finds cash everywhere, so I want to make sure that when this mansion goes poof, and I don't have a mansion anymore, I want to make sure that I get a really good mansion. So I want to make sure I get a good score. Oh yes, and for those of you who didn't notice, my last score for my last file wasn't this high. It was like 8,000 something. So I guess I said never mind. Why did you say it anyway? So I guess replaying through would kind of help me, because I did get a higher score. So that was kind of nice. Let's get that other bit over. Yeah, okay. So that way. Give me your ghost. Look in my bag. But I think Luigi Mansion probably wins the spot for my favorite game besides Borderlands. Borderlands is pretty cool, but you know, Luigi's Mansion, Nintendo, just holds. Damn it. Sweets! Who's calling? Hello, Mr. Riga. Looks like you've run into a group of trouble there. Maybe you need more training. There are some ghosts who will try and grab and hold you. When that happens, try moving your control stick back and forth to shake them off. It's the age-old struggle for survival, my boy. Don't lose heart, Luigi. Yes, those were strangling ghosts. So what was I saying? Oh yes, Nintendo, my first ever video game was like, Mario? Yeah, it was Super Mario Bros. 2, The Lost Levels. Not the one with... Like, I think it's just Super Mario Bros. 2, but it was Super Mario Bros. 2, The Lost Levels, and that one holds, like, a special place in my heart, because I just absolutely love Super Mario Bros. 2, The Lost Levels. I may do a playthrough of Super Mario games too, but yes, that was my first ever video game I played. Nintendo kind of holds a special place in my heart because of that. No. Suck you all up. Come here. Alright, so the next portrait ghost we're gonna go get, I think it's the floating whirlwind. So ghosts that like to dance, you know, this kind of like a really nice ballroom. Oh, hello. Yeah, these guys are just adorable. I love their... Ooh, come here. Give me your mask. Yeah, to get these guys, all you gotta do is suck off the mask and then let her rip. Again, sorry for the slowdowns and weird sounds. I will try and fix that in the next recording. But to get the floating whirlwind to here, I may have to suck these guys up. Come in my bag. Get my something. Oh, now he hit me. He hit me. No, coins! Come back. Okay. Oh! Yeah, let's go. Know it. Fine. Here. You guys deserve to be in here. But yes, those are the floating whirlwinds. So thingy. So let's bring up our Game Boy Horror. And look at the hearts. Ah! I get them. Sweet! I don't think those gems can even see us. Oh yeah, that's pretty nice. Well yeah, to get them to reveal their heart, you have to stand on these floating, or not floating, but turny platform thingies. And wait till they do kind of like a tango thing. I believe. Do a tango thing. Oh, come on. Come here. Oh, come on. Ah, gotcha. Now get inside my sack and one crack. And your dancing days are over. I'm gonna dance inside my vacuum. Let's go. Yeah! Yes! Success is mine. Okay. Give me a pearls. Yay. Another gold portrait in the bag! Success, alright, then I think that's yeah, oh, yeah! I wish in real life you could just go up to any random object and have it give you cash. That would be amazing. Alright, so the next room we're gonna go into, I know that one, I remember this one here, they had really good to it. I believe he's somewhat of a pain to get. So should I save, or should I just go in there and see if I can get him? Yeah, let's go in there and see if I can get him. Yeah! Alright, and this guy... I think he's in the chair. I forget the words go. Stay away. Okay. Ah, there he is! Come here. Yeah, again, sorry for the slowdowns. I will fix that in the next recording, but... Yeah! There. Get away. Get my cash. No, go away! I'm not done! Yeah, okay, come here. Yeah! Get in my bag. Yay! Oh gosh, I gotta fix that slow down whenever I back you up stuff. Oh, hello. Really creepy smile. That was really creepy. It's like, come here. Let me strangle you. No. I'd rather be punched and strangled to death. Oh, come here. Now I missed him. Where'd you go? Come back here, I say. And slow graphics, but let's get into my back room. Success is mine. Hey, no button. Oh yeah. One thing to note is this red button. Now, if you look at your map, this room looks a lot bigger than it should be, right? So you're gonna love this. Okay. It's a big red button that says don't push. Let's push it. Onto the button. This isn't creepy at all. Ooh, yay! Danger. Ooh, I can suck it down. Come here. Come here. Look, another button. Let's press it. Come here. Press you. Oh dear, what do we do? Who's there? Who's there, so nasty? Oh, it's Luigi! Look, guys, Luigi's finally here! We're gonna do what we did to your brother. Yes. What's that on his back? The T-Gas Puppet Gas 3000! Everybody scram! Oops. It appears we have released the booze. Luigi, are you okay? That was them. Those are the ones who released all of the ghosts from the paintings in my gallery. Those fiends! I wonder where King Boo and his gang gone, so they were hiding in the mansion all along. Thanks for flushing him out, Luigi. I'm tickled you found them, but perhaps it wouldn't have been better if you hadn't let every single one escape. Oh well, water under the bridge. Anyway, we should probably come back to my lab for a sec. But it was a giant red button that said don't push, okay? Who can resist the giant red button that said don't push? Alright, when I first saw that, I'm like, okay, you guys just tipped me. It's a giant red button that says don't push. Whenever something says don't push and it's red, you're gonna push it, like I said. Anyway, where were we? I've been waiting for you, young Luigi. Young Luigi, there we go. Your brother must have been taken by the gang of boos. Poor fella. Oh, now, don't talk crazy. I'm not gonna eat the man. But what become of him? Odd that he hasn't come back. Common theory holds that boos grow in strength when they travel in numbers. They must somehow combine their powers too. Their power likely overwhelmed each other. If your aim is to save Mario, there's but one way to do it. Capture each boo and slowly weaken the group's power. The boos, as their name implies, let you hide and then jump out to scare people. You've got your work cut out finding them. Don't get all down in the mountain, boy. That Game Boy horror I gave you has a secret function. I knew it coming in handy one day, so I developed it secretly. I call it the Boo Radar. Such great naming. The Boo Radar will flash red when something round, like a boo, is sitting nearby. Use it to search everywhere, Luigi. Yeah. Alright, now, Sonny, don't go fucking yourself out, relax, and just try and get those boos one at a time. The trick is using the control stick and see it together. Don't forget now. Where you go, Luigi? Ah, that mentioned. But yes, now that we released all of the boos in the mansion, I believe there is a total of 50 boos, and they all have to be captured. And if you look at your Game Boy Horror, we now have a little light right there. Now, as you can tell, we have nowhere else to go because we don't have any other key. So for now, we're going to have to go capture some boos. So we're going to have to revisit some old boos. Come on, yes. So let's start off with the parlor. Now, there's some boos in there. But yeah, you'll see it thicker. See how it's going glowing blue right now? It'll glow yellow, and yeah, that was blue right now. And let's see. It's like one of those metal. Oh! Map, wherever you are.
Oh, yeah.
Oh dear. Now, one fatal flaw in this detection program is it detects round things. So anything that's round will cause this thing to go off. Where is it? Oh, hey look, this thing gave cash. I knew that. I knew I haven't gotten the cash yet from this. I was just like, okay, I know I forgot this one. Gosh darn it, where is this dude?
Mario!
Oh, come on. You head back in here, come on. I am them. Oh, come on. Yeah, another annoying thing about these boos is if they go into another room and you miss them, you have to go around, especially if they're in a locked room, you're going to have to wait until you can unlock the room and go in there and capture them. So the great thing when you're trying to deal with these boos is to get them in one shot. Alright, so let's see. Mercy, you've caught your first boo. I've been researching those guys. Well, these boos seem to no, can't read today. Well, these boos don't seem to like much, that's for sure. They do their best to hide under furniture when they're stuck in a lit room. So then, I reckon that means that returning all the lights in the mansion is the fastest. Turning on the lights all of the mansion is the fastest way to find all the boos. Wouldn't you say, youngster? Okay, now send me the boo and all the data we got. And yes, after every boo, you're able to save the game. But yes, so we got 50 boos in the mansion to catch. So let's go ahead and let's revisit all of our rooms and get some boos. There's another one in here. It's also a great time to recheck all the places for cash and see if you missed anything. Oh, and look, a boo ball. I love these things. Gotcha!
Mario!
It's like a light boo thing. Yeah, I think I got all the cash. Yeah, I checked and rechecked because I wanted a higher score than mine. Oh, no, poison mushroom. Boo! Yeah, found you. You looking for me? Boosa! Come on, get my vacuum. Yay! We now have 4 out of 50. Awesome. Unbelievable! There's no stopping me, Luigi. Okay, now send me the blue and all the data you got. Awesomeness. Let's check this room. Boo! Come out, wherever you are. I don't want a boo ball, I want you. These boos sure have some balls. These balls and... Bah! I just crushed that boo balls. No dirty type of stuff. Come on out wherever you are, boo. Yeah, there you are. I'm gonna play my Game Boo Advance. Yeah, some of the names of these boos are kind of funny. Oh my gosh, I'm losing coins. No! I lost a coin. Darn it. Outstanding work. You're like a leopard on the hunt. Okay, now send me that boo and all the data you got. Yay! Be careful, Luigi. So, okay, so let's go head back into Area 1. Also in Area 1, there's one locked door that we haven't been to yet. Oh, I just used the darn it! Oh well. I don't mind it blocking.
Mario!
Yeah, there's one more locked door in this room that we haven't been to, and we'll get to that room when we complete. I think it's in Area 3? Yeah, it's this door right here. Alright. Yeah, the names of these boos are just hilarious sometimes. They always have to end in boo. Not wherever you are. Oh gosh, Bob. Oh look, my connection to my office is last. Boo! Come on out. Yes! Speak my name. Oh my gosh, these boos! My goodness, how's me lose? No, 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 no! Don't you God! Darn it. Berg. That's easy, isn't it? That's room. Alright, come on, Taboo, I'm gonna come get you. Come myself, whether you like it or not. Ha! I'm gonna lose coins. Aren't you just loving my brilliant inventions? Okay, now send me a boo and all the data you've got. Alright, sweet. And there's another boo in here. Again, I am sorry for the slowdown. I will fix that in the next recording. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, success is mine. Unbelievable! There's no stopping me, Luigi. Okay, now send me the boo and all the data you've got. You already found 5 boos. You're a boo-snaring maniac. I understand you're worried about your brother, young fella, but just take her easy. We have plenty of time still, so try to keep your shirt on. Why not go to the washroom and splash some water on your face? You'll feel much better, believe you me. You know what? I think I will take the professor's advice because we're getting up to about 25 minutes here. So, I'm going to call this an episode, and when we come back, we still got some more boos to capture. Oh, I think we just captured Delicious. But yeah, so we still got like 3 more boos to catch in some of the other rooms, so we'll do that in the next episode. Alrighty guys, so this has been the Great Backspeaker, and I'll see you around.